So I decided to make this. Hold on, I'm just adjusting a couple of things. Yeah, there we go. I wonder if I can. No, okay, I cannot change the type of voice gate that's on there. Okay, so I was talking to somebody who suggested I make a video like this. So I'm just gonna go over some of the many CDs in my CD collection. Starting out with this Metallica Master of Puppets, because of course I have it. This CD, I don't remember when I got it. It was a couple months ago. It features some of Metallica's most famous songs on it: Battery, Master of Puppets, Welcome Home Sanitarium, Damage Incorporated. And personally, I like this CD a lot. It's probably my favorite Metallica album, and there's not really that much to say about it. It's just Master of Puppets. I wonder, hold on. Does this? Oh. So it was this thing that was making something. Okay, anyways. Next up, I have Metallica Ride the Lightning. It is. Hold on, I'm just trying to figure out how to get rid of this. Let's try that, and then that, and no. Okay, that seems to help a little bit. Ride the Lightning. It is it is Metallica's second album. Of course, I have Ride the Lightning. It has Ride the Lightning, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Fade to Black, Creeping Death, The Call of Cthulhu, which might be Metallica's best instrumental song. And it's a good metal album. Again, there's not much to say about it. It's my second favorite Metallica album. Master of Puppets is my favorite. This is a second favorite Metallica album. Next up, I have AC/DC, Back in Black. I got it for $4 from McKay's. Again, this is another album that doesn't need much said about it. It's AC/DC. It's AC/DC's biggest album. I think it's the best-selling rock album in the world. Maybe. Yes, I think it's the second best-selling album of all time, only behind Michael Jackson's Thriller. It's a fantastic hard rock album. Next up, I have Led Zeppelin Mothership, which I bought for $7 from this used CD store near my house. It features a lot of Zeppelin's most famous songs, so Good Times, Bad Times, Communication Breakdown, Dazed and Confused, Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You, Whole Lotta Love, Ramble On, Heartbreaker, Immigrant Song, Rock and Roll, Black Dog, When the Levee Breaks, Stairway to Heaven, The Song Remains the Same, Over the Hills and Far Away, Dire Maker, Trampled Underfoot, Houses of the Holy, Kashmir, Achilles' Last Stand, Nobody's Fault But Mine, All My Love. It's just another great hard rock album. It features this little booklet thing inside of it right here, which has information on the band members and on the songs that are in it. It has information on the songs right here. So it says Good Times, Bad Times. It says who it was written by, when it was recorded, or what album it was originally released on. Just information like that. And a pretty typical little booklet for an album like this. It has some of the best hard rock songs in history. Let's see if I can get it to go back in here. There we go. Some of the best hard rock songs in history, and it's by Zeppelin. So everybody needs to have at least one Zeppelin album. Next up, I have this, The Greatest Hits of Bon Jovi. This was actually the first ever CD that I got. I got it from McKay's. I got it the same time I got Back in Black, actually. My grandmother took me to McKay's like 4 years ago now, actually. And then she said I could go and pick out a couple of CDs I wanted. So I'm sorry about that. I ended up getting Greatest Hits of Bon Jovi, which has like Living on a Prayer, You Give Love a Bad Name, It's My Life, Wanted Dead or Alive, Bad Medicine, I'll Be There For You, Born to Be My Baby, John Bon Jovi's incredible solo song, Blaze of Glory, Lay Your Hands on Me, Always, Run Away, Bed of Roses, Keep the Faith, In These Arms, This Ain't a Love Song. Just a lot of great Bon Jovi songs on there. I was obsessed with Bon Jovi when I got it. Next up, I have The Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden. I was on a road trip to Washington, D.C. when I got this, actually. We stopped at this Walmart for some reason. What was the reason? Either we were getting food on the trip, or we were stopping to get my sister a pair of headphones. But whichever one was the reason, I went and looked at the CDs. Is that something I like to do at stores? And while I was looking, I saw they had this Iron Maiden CD, Number of the Beast, which is the first Maiden album to feature Bruce Dickinson on vocals. And I ended up buying it. My mom was a bit displeased, not because it's Maiden or Number of the Beast or anything, but because she didn't want to spend extra money. But eventually, after like 10 minutes, I was able to convince her that I was going to pay for it, which I did. I didn't actually rip my mom off. I'm unhinged and probably schizophrenic, but I'm not that evil yet. So I ended up buying this, and yeah, it's one of Maiden's many incredible albums. Alright, next up, this is one of the most recent things I've gotten music-wise. It is the original album series of Stone Temple Pilots. It features their first 5 albums, all of which had the late and incredible Scott Weiland, that was his name, all of which had Scott Weiland, rest in peace Scott, on the album. So I've got Core, which features like Dead and Bloated, Sex Type Thing, Wicked Garden, Naked Sunday, Creep, Plush, Cracker Man. And then I've got, I think this one was titled Purple. I think, I'm not entirely sure though. See, where's the track listing on it? Yeah, it's on the CD. Yeah, Purple. And it's got Meat Plow, Vaseline, Lounge Fly, Interstate Love Song, which I think is their most popular song, Still Remains, Unglued. Another classic album for Stone Temple Pilots. And then I've got Tiny Music from the Tiny Music Songs from the Vatican Gift Shop. This album was where they sort of changed their style up from this sort of combination. I mean, they never had 2 albums that sounded the exact same with Scott Weiland singing, but the first 2 albums were sort of drawn together by this grunge-ish approach. They weren't a grunge band, they were an alt-rock band. They were about as grunge of a band as Smashing Pumpkins, which is to say, they had some influences, but they weren't grunge. But it was on this album where they went to an almost arch rock direction for it. It was a fascinating album. It featured songs like Pop's Love Suicide, Big Bang Baby, Lady Picture Show, Trippin' on a Hole in a Paper Heart, which is my personal favorite Stone Temple Pilots song, and then Art School Girl. And also came with their 4th album, the very creatively titled Number 4. Let me turn that around so it's in a better holding position. Number 4, by far the biggest song off of this album is Sour Girl. I haven't listened to this album in a while. My favorite STP album is Tiny Songs from a Vatican Gift Shop. Yeah, it has number 4. And then the last album is Shangri-La Dee-Da, which I have not listened to in a long time. I don't even know what any of the songs sound like, but some of the titles are Dumb Love, Days of the Week, Coma, Too Cool Queenie, Bipolar Bear. I kind of think it was at this album where Stone Temple Pilots started to, you could tell they were no longer at their peak. And just based on some of the song titles alone. And I also have the studio album collection of Van Halen. I got this album for not my birthday, for Christmas actually. So it features all 6 of their studio albums with David Lee Roth. Let me count 5 on the 6th one. Here it is. Okay, so it has Van Halen 1, which is possibly the best album from 1978. This album is the one that sort of, it's the debut of Van Halen, and it became huge. It set what would become the mainstream hard rock scene throughout the 80s. It has Runnin' with the Devil, it has Eruption, You Really Got Me, Ain't Talking About Love, Jamie's Crying, Atomic Punk, Feel Your Love Tonight, Little Dreamer, Ice Cream Man. It's a fantastic album. They also have Van Halen 2, which was their second album. And this one had Dance the Night Away, Somebody Get Me a Doctor, Light Up the Sky, Spanish Fly, Beautiful Girls. Not quite as strong of an album as Van Halen 1, but still a decent album. And then Van Halen Women and Children First, which features the very famous Van Halen picture. Hold on, I'm trying to get it out of the light there. That's probably the best shot of it I'll be able to get. It's got And the Cradle Will Rock, Everybody Wants Some, Romeo Delight. Those are some of the songs off of Women and Children First. And I've also got Fair Warning. This album has Mean Street, and that is like the only huge song from this album, as far as I know at least. I'm not exactly completely caught up on the Van Halen lore. I've also got Diver Down, which is their 5th album, and it's got Where Have All the Good Times Gone, Oh Pretty Women, Dancing in the Street. Those are the only big songs off of that album I know. And then, of course, I've got Van Halen's huge album, their biggest album, I believe, 1984, which has the self-titled instrumental song 1984, which for some reason, whenever I would go onto like Amazon Music or Spotify or something, and I'd go to listen to 1984, it would always say that the title track was explicit, but the title track was like a 1-minute long synth introduction played by Eddie Van Halen. There's no vocals in it. So I don't get how people think that that is explicit. And then when you can also, what makes it even crazier is that when I first listened to My Chemical Romance, I'm Not Okay, it said that the song was not explicit. So I listened to it, and then I get to the final chorus, and then Gerard Way starts screaming the F word, and I was like, but it said this song wasn't explicit. That's why I chose to listen to it, because at the time I wasn't allowed to listen to explicit songs. Yeah, anyway, So yeah, that's my little Van Halen 1984 story. It has that. It has Jump. It has Panama, Drop Dead Legs, Hot for Teacher. Just another, probably their second strongest album, just behind the debut. And I've also got Metallica and Justice for All. This is the last proper great Metallica album. The Black Album, I'm not one of the people who say Metallica sold out or Metallica were never good or any of that stuff. Personally, the Black Album, it's a fine album, but Metallica lost some magic when they stopped playing hard-hitting thrash songs. When they tried to create more mainstream metal songs on the Black Album, it wasn't bad, but they lost some magic when they did it. So, this one has songs like Blackened and Justice for All, Eye of the Beholder, the very famous One, The Shortest Straw, Harvester of Sorrow, The Frayed Ends of Insanity, To Live is to Die, Dyer's Eve. This album is mostly also famous for just how bad the production on it is. Sorry about that, my leg was falling asleep. So the album is also famous for just how bad the production is. Because, that album, it had horrible production, horrible mixing. The songs were still there, though, so that album is pretty much a perfect example of, as long as the songs are there, then the fans of the music will listen to it, no matter how bad the production is. Now let's keep going. I also have The Best of the Cars. I got this when I was visiting my grandmother in Atlanta. We ended up going to a music store to look around, and they had this album, and at the time I did not have a Cars album, and she ended up buying it for me. It's got Just What I Needed, Since You're Gone, You Might Think, Shake It Up, my personal favorite Cars song, Drive, Tonight She Comes, My Best Friend's Girl, Don't Tell Me No, You're All I've Got Tonight, Candy-O, Heartbeat City, Touch and Go, Moving in Stereo, Dangerous Type. And then it's got like this little picture of the band on the inside of it as well. And the Cars, they're just a fantastic 80s pop group. Alright, now, next up I'll go through like, I don't know, 3 or 4 more albums, and then I'll stop because I have a lot. We're maybe a tenth of the way through all the albums I have, and it's been 18 minutes. So this next album is The Best of the Doors. I've always loved the Doors. When I first listened to the Doors, it was an interesting experience. Remember, I was kind of confused as to what the music was meant to be, as at the time I was very deep into my 80s hair metal glam phase. So, I was going around everywhere with a bandana. I was wearing 80s hair metal platform boots. I always had some sort of bright, shiny shirt on and the tightest jeans I could find because I could not afford to get leather pants, although I did look into it, and if I had $200 at the time, I would have bought a pair of skinny, tight leather jeans, which luckily for everybody at my school, I could not afford it. Yeah, when I first listened to the Doors, I was like, what is this? Because I was used to hard-hitting, fast hair metal songs like Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses, although Guns N' Roses are technically hard rock, but I still listen to them. Guns N' Roses, Motley Crue, Bon Jovi, Poison, and I listened to this, and the Doors ended up becoming my favorite band of the 60s. Jim Morrison became a giant influence on me as a lyric writer before I sort of introduced myself to the Doors. The biggest influence on my lyric writing I had was Matt Bellamy of Muse, which ended up in, I would write these incredibly long, complex lyrics with very difficult melodies, and then I'd find that when I tried to sing it while playing the guitar, I wouldn't be able to. And I always write my songs just expecting that I'll have to sing it as well. So, yeah, I guess my thing is I am playing the guitar and writing the songs, I should be able to sing them as well. It's unfair for me to ask a singer, admittedly probably better than I am, but still ask a singer to sing something that I'm not willing to. So I always try to make sure I can sing the song as well. And when I was deep into using Matt Bellamy as inspiration for my songs, I would not be able to sing them and play the guitar parts I'd come up with at the same time. But then I got into Jim Morrison and his much simpler melodies, and that ended up completely changing how I wrote songs. See, this features a lot of the Doors' biggest hits. It has Break On Through, Light My Fire, The Crystal Ship, People Are Strange, Strange Days, Love Me Two Times, Alabama Song, 5-1, Waiting for the Sun, When the Music's Over, Hello, I Love You, Roadhouse Blues, LA Woman, Riders on the Storm, Touch Me, Love Her Madly, The Unknown Soldier, The End. Just a lot of fantastic songs on that album. And I've also got Winger, their debut album. So I got this back when I was obsessed with 80s hair metal. I wanted to be a hair metal musician. I actually formed a hair metal band with a buddy of mine. He was going to play the guitar, I was going to play the bass and sing, and then he was going to find a drummer, but it never amounted to much. He ended up skipping out, not skipping out, but he ended up trying to think of the right word. I know there's a word for it. He ended up not recruiting a drummer like he was supposed to. And then all the drummers I asked all said no. They weren't interested in making 80s hair metal music with a bass player who, at the time, I will admit, I didn't know how to play bass. They weren't that interested in doing that. So we ended up just sort of deciding not to work on it and went on our separate paths. Yeah, that's sort of my 80s hair metal story. And this album features songs like Madeline, Hungry, the somewhat creepy, lyrically written 17. Features their cover of Jimi Hendrix's Purple Haze. Features their incredible ballad Headed for a Heartbreak. Yeah, those are some of the songs off of that. And then I've also got The Final Countdown by Europe. This was one of the first albums I bought. I spent my own money on this. I had like $15 I could spend, so I ended up going, I think I was in Atlanta again. This was like 3 years ago. So I ended up, yes, it will have been about 3 years ago. So I ended up driving myself down to a Barnes & Noble when I was visiting my grandma in Atlanta, and they had this album on sale for $5 because 3 years ago, places like Barnes & Nobles, they had this sale where you could buy CDs for $5. It was amazing. They had so many CDs. Of course, since then they've increased the price to $7, so it's not quite as special, but I went down there and I bought The Final Countdown. And it features The Final Countdown on it. I don't think I need to explain anything else, just The Final Countdown. And I've got Britney Fox, their best of or greatest hit CD. This is a CD that my dad actually gave to me. It was my birthday 2 years ago, I think. And he ended up giving me this CD on my birthday. He gave me this CD. He gave me a guitar amp. Maybe it was last year, although I'm pretty sure it was 2 years ago. He gave me this CD. He gave me his old guitar amp, and I think that's about it. But yeah, it has some songs on it like sort of Britney Fox's greatest hit, not greatest hit, but biggest hit, Girl School. It has Long Way to Love. It has Living on the Edge, which is my personal favorite Britney Fox song. It's got Standing in the Shadows. It's got another cover of Hair of the Dog. Seriously, so many people have covered that song. It's got She's So Lonely, and it's got Dream On, but it's not a cover of the much better Aerosmith song. It is some original song they wrote. I listened to it expecting an Aerosmith cover, and I was a bit disappointed because it wasn't as good as Aerosmith's. I've also got Rocked, Wired, and Blues, the greatest hits of Cinderella. I'm trying to get it where you can see it without the screen messing it up. That's probably the best I'll be able to get. Cinderella are my personal favorite full-on hair metal band. They had much more mature songwriting than most of their counterparts. And I really like their singer, Tom Kiefer's vocals. So it features songs like Night Songs, Shake Me, Nobody's Fool, Bad Seamstress Blues / Falling Apart at the Seams, Gypsy Road, Don't Know What You Got Till It's Gone, which is like their big power ballad, The Last Mile, Long Cold Winter, If You Don't Like It, The More Things Change, Shelter Me, Heartbreak Station, Winds of Change. Yeah, just a pretty solid album overall. You know, if you're into 80s hair metal, definitely a good album to listen to if you haven't already. And we've got Def Leppard, Pyromania. This was another album. I got it at the same time that I got the Final Countdown, actually. And, this was Def Leppard's first album to go 10 times platinum. It was kind of this album that marked hair metal as the big thing of the mid-1980s, of the mid and late 80s. In the early 80s, hair metal was, I'm not going to say underground, but it was kind of in the same place like Van Halen was in the late 70s. People knew about it. There were some people who listened to it, but it wasn't a huge trend yet. But then when Pyromania came out, it was this album that was like, this is the next big thing. Hair metal is the next big thing. So this one has songs like Rock Rock Till You Drop, Photograph, which is, I'll admit, unironically, this album is great. Photograph, Stage Fright, Too Late for Love, Die Hard, The Hunter, Foolin', Rock of Ages, Coming Under Fire, Action, Not Words, and Billy's Got a Gun. It has all of those 10 songs on there. Yeah, a fantastic album overall. One of the best hair metal albums. And I mean that unironically. You can enjoy hair metal ironically. Personally, I enjoy most of it ironically now. But unironically, that album is fantastic. Next up, I have the greatest hits of Guns N' Roses. Which, everybody needs to have at least one Guns N' Roses album in their collection. Okay? It's a law. And this album features, it has Welcome to the Jungle. It has Sweet Child of Mine, Patience, Paradise City, Knocking on Heaven's Door, Don't Cry, the original lyrics, not the rewritten version, November Rain, Live and Let Die, Yesterdays. It features my personal favorite Guns N' Roses song, You Could Be Mine. Rush 2112, which is, just certainly quite a listen, that's for sure. It features the title track 2112, which is broken up into 7 different sections, overtures, the temples of Syrinx, discovery, presentation, oracle, the dream, soliloquy, and grand finale. And then it features a few sort of, combined songs, not songs that are not part of an overall song, I guess. It has a passage to Bangkok, the Twilight Zone, lessons, tears, and something for nothing. And when I first listened to 2112, I was mind blown by how the first giant 20-minute long song, how all the different parts fit together for the overall song. It was amazing. And I've also got the greatest hits of Queen, because, once again, everybody needs to have at least one Queen album or greatest hit CD in their collection. And this one features a lot of their songs, although somehow it doesn't feature all of their greatest hits. I don't know how you can have a 17-track long greatest hits album and still miss out on a few songs, but somehow Queen do. That's how many hits they have. It has Bohemian Rhapsody, Another One Bites the Dust, Killer Queen, Fat Bottomed Girls, Bicycle Race, You're My Best Friend, Don't Stop Me Now, Save Me, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, Somebody to Love, Now I'm Here, Good Old Fashioned Lover Boy, Play the Game, Flash, Seven Seas of Rye, We Will Rock You, and We Are the Champions. It also has 3 bonus tracks, I'm in Love with My Car, a live version of Under Pressure. Sadly, the live version does not have David Bowie on it. Queen are amazing, but in my opinion, Bowie really made Under Pressure special when you listen to it. It just shows how special Bowie was. If you can outperform Queen. And then it has a live version of Tie Your Mother Down. So yeah, just another fantastic set list right there. And I've also got another used CD, Hotel California by the Eagles. This one features Hotel California, features Life in the Fast Lane, Wasted Time, Pretty Maids All in a Row, The Last Resort. A very solid album. And it also has this like a cover book. I'm seeing if I can take it out. Hold on. There we go. I'm trying to take it out without ripping it. There's this little interesting photo on the back of the cover book. And then, it's another stereotypical album booklet. Just features who the band members are and features some lyrics. Not all of them, but some lyrics. And then some information on the recording and on the band. And personally, I really like the picture that's on the back of it. I don't know why, but there's something about that picture that draws me into it, if that makes sense. Alright, I've got just a few more albums from this row, and then we will be maybe a fourth of the way done, and I'll end this part of the video. Okay, we've got the Beatles, Abbey Road. I have this album. Again, it's just like it is with Guns N' Roses and Queen. Everybody needs to have at least one Beatles album in their collection. This one features, it has Come Together on it, and has The Incredible Something, greatest love song in history. It has Oh Darlin'. It has the Ringo Starr masterpiece, Octopus's Garden. And really, wow, Ringo is just such a great writer, alongside Come Together and Something, Here Comes the Sun, and Oh Darlin', and he shows up with Octopus's Rose Garden. It features possibly the first doom metal song, and I Want You, She's So Heavy. At least I think it was that one. It might not have been, but if it was that song, and I'm not going to get confused with another one, possibly the first ever doom metal song. That song is so heavy and doomy. Then it has Here Comes the Sun. It has Because, Golden Slumbers Carry That Weight. It has a song called The End, which is not The Doors' The End. It's not a cover. Alright, the last few CDs for this section. Okay. We have Journey, The Essential Songs. When I first bought this, I was very confused because when you open it, you see there's just one CD and then there's a booklet. I was so confused because on the back it shows disc 1 and disc 2. So the conclusion I came to was that this CD is like they put disc 1 and disc 2 on the back because you're supposed to buy, like let's say you buy disc 1 and then you look at the back to see the track list and you see disc 2 and it makes you think, oh man, I need to get disc 2 as well because it shows all the songs and you see your favorite song that wasn't on disc 1, so you go back and buy disc 2. At first, that's what I thought that was there for. But then I discovered it opens up to have 2 CDs in it. And it was when I discovered that I was like, oh, I get it. That's why it has both CDs on there. I was a bit disappointed when I first bought it because most of my favorite Journey songs at the time were on disc 1 and I only saw disc 2. I actually thought about going back and returning it, but then I decided, no, I don't want to have my mom drive me all the way up to McKay's just to return a CD because my favorite Journey song isn't on it. And I discovered that. Now, I also have this REO Speedwagon Extended Versions Live CD. Now, this I actually got for free from this used music store that's about 20 minutes from my house I sometimes go to. They once had this thing where you come in and if you spend I think it was like $15 or $20 on stuff, you can get up to $5 of stuff for free. So I went in and I spent like $20 on CDs, and then I picked out like 3 $1 CDs to get for free. And then my brother who came up with me, he got like a $2 toy for free. So this features live versions of a lot of REO Speedwagon songs like Take It on the Run, Can't Fight This Feeling, Time for Me to Fly, Keep on Loving You. Oh, it has a bonus video of 157 Riverside Avenue. I'll have to see if I can get that working. Yeah, I've got that. And then the last album I'll go over that I have, U2, The Joshua Tree. I got this from the same used music store actually, and it is U2 are I'm trying to think of how to explain them because they're simultaneously a fascinating band and the most boring band in the history of the world. I don't know how they pull it off, but somehow they do. It has songs like Where the Streets Have No Name, which is one of my favorite U2 songs, probably my favorite actually. I still haven't found what I'm looking for, With or Without You, Bullet the Blue Sky, Running to Stand Still. Just a really solid album. If you're able to look past the fact that it has Bono singing on it. I'll be honest, Bono I know he's done a lot for charity, but sort of the way he comes across is very egotistical, very I'm better than you, and just puts me off. I don't like that. Yeah, that is it's about, I'd say about a fourth, a little over a fourth of my CD collection. So I will go over the second fourth